I'm so excited to tell you about this great news. So, Inkscape has launched their new build for the software. So, it's now Inkscape 1.2, and we'll have a quick review. We'll have a quick review on what um, what it looks like. So, I'm so excited to show you the new look of Inkscape. So yeah, when you open it, you'll have this interface. Um, it lets it lets you choose what theme you want for the UI, and it looks so it looks so the UI is so good. I mean, it looks so good. There are a lot of options to choose from. I mean, before back in the old Inkscape days, if you want to have this kind of interface, theme, or UI, you'll have to hack or go around and make some way to install the theme in Inkscape. But now they let you choose the kind of UI you want for your um, for your Inkscape. There you go. If you want to support them, and you can, well, eventually donate to the foundation. Who I mean to the people who are making this software. So yeah, there you go. It kind of lets you choose from templates. If you have an existing file, you can also it also provides you an option for that to open existing files. If you're doing a new project, well, you can choose from the templates, print screen for web, I think, video, social media, or other stuff. It also has a template for IDs. Nice. So we'll go for the regular US letter. I'll go with that. Let's wait for it to open. So it depends on how fast Inkscape opens. Depends on the specs of your computer or machine. But comparing this to the other boot time or loading time of the previous Inkscape versions, this is way faster than the previous one. So for the document properties, kind of it kind of updated the layout or the UI for that. It gives you now more options to edit or change the document settings for your Inkscape project. So I've noticed that you can change the color around your canvas. See? Let you do that. Nice. Want to make it darker? You can. The border, you can also change the border of that canvas. Nice. And the page. Oh no, yeah. Yeah, it lets you change the color of your page. Nice. That's one of the few things that I've noticed in this new Inkscape. And well, there are really a bunch of updates in this version of Inkscape. You can explore it, find 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 more about it by yourself. But one thing that I love in this new version is the export function. It now lets you export in JPEG. Yes, in JPEG. In other versions of Inkscape before, you can only export that. I mean, well, there are a lot of files that you can export the project to, but it doesn't let you export your project into a JPEG. You can only export it in well the for like you can only export it into a bitmap file, that is the PNG. But it doesn't let you export it in JPEG. Well, it gives you an option before to export in PDF. Not sure about TIFF, but it it's kind of new to me that I have seen this, that you can already export your project in JPEG, and in the new web format, web image format, the .webp, .webp format. So I think that's the new format that you can export the Inkscape project to, the JPEG and the .webp. So yeah, this is a major improvement or development in the Inkscape software, and I believe this will open a lot of opportunities for new users to appreciate Inkscape, especially that, well, is it's getting more the UI is getting more friendly and easy to learn. You can also, I think you can also, well, there are a lot of extensions here. Not sure if you can still integrate Sozi, one of the plugins that I use for presentation in Inkscape, but I'll soon find out that in the future. But for now, I mean, with this new version, I think users or new users will be more creative, or they will do a lot of um, productive projects here in Inkscape. What do I expect in the future? Maybe, since Inkscape can already, um, let's see if you can, before in the previous versions you can rotate the canvas. Let's see if we can do that here. So do I yeah I will uncheck the lock rotation and see if, oh, I forgot the shortcut for, yep, yeah, hold your mouse hold your mouse maybe press control, hold sorry, press control, hold the middle of your mouse. Oh, there's a bug there's a bug and there's a bug there. When you rotate your canvas, it shows the screen behind the application. See, that's my desktop. It is showing that, weirdly. So yeah, that's one bug that I have noticed. So maybe in the previous version they will fix this. So it shows you that screen when you are in the process of rotating your canvas by pressing Control and middle mouse. Yep. But when you release, the screen behind disappears, and your Inkscape is now seems normal. So to reset that orientation, just, well, I'm not sure about the shortcut. I'll find out later. But if you want to reset like the previous view or the state of your canvas, just press reset rotation. See, it's back into the canvas is back into its normal state. Okay, so those are the few things that I have noticed with Inkscape version 1.2. And you're free to explore. You're free to explore. And I like I'll give a credit to the artist who made the splash screen. It's so good and so candy-ish. It looks lively and professional. Nice. Uh, there you go. The authors of this, the authors and developers of this software. Yeah. And to celebrate this new application, I'll create, or I'll maybe ink ink an artwork, which I usually do with Inkscape. I mean, I use Inkscape for inking digital. I mean, I use Inkscape for inking scan line arts, and I export them to PNG, so I can color it in other softwares like Krita or Gimp or MyPaint. But now with the new introduction of JPEG, or with adding JPEG to the export features of Inkscape, uh, will be more. I mean, I'll have more room for line artworks. But exporting them in PNG also is a good thing because it export the transparency of that image. Anyway, explore Inkscape and have fun, and always support open source graphic creation tools. And if you have some spare dollars to donate to their organization, so they will have more budget. I mean, they will have more funds to continue open source projects like this. Thank you, and see you in my next blog.